Hello, I'm David Taylor from Web Media in Chester, and I've got another video for you today in the series about digital marketing. And this one is on the subject of how to do a quick SEO audit of your website. So let's dive straight in with number one, and that's benchmarking your SERP or search engine position. And for this, I'm going to assume that you have got a target phrase, search phrase, that you want your website to be found for. If you haven't, you really need to start right there. You need to start with a phrase that you think people would be searching on Google or other search engines if they were looking for your type of business. Now, in the example of our own business here, our target keyword phrase for our website is this one here, Chester Web Design. So we're not focusing on our brand name, we're focusing on the phrase that we think people will be searching for, and that's what you optimize the homepage for, that phrase. So let me assume that you've got a target phrase already. You need to find out where you rank on Google for that phrase, and this is a free tool, SERP Lab. If you click on this free SERP check, you'll be able to put your domain name in here and put up to 5 keywords in, and it will run through and tell you where you rank on the organic search results for those up to 5 phrases. So it's a great little tool. First thing you find out is, where do I rank now? Because you can't measure your progress in SEO unless you know where you're ranking right now. So that's the first part of your quick audit. The second part is Google Webmaster Tools. Now this is provided by Google, excellent free tool. Looks like this, and it basically tells you whether Google is finding any problems when it crawls your website. Because the more problems that you have, the less Google's going to rank you. So the first thing is you need to sign up to Google Webmaster Tools, and when you've verified you own the website, it's pretty straightforward to do. First thing that you'll see, you need to give it a few days to collect data, but you'll see this current status, and you'll see the green ticks, hopefully, DNS, server connectivity, robot text fetch. These are all saying Google's having no problem with those 3 areas of your website. Let's go on. There are other issues here. I can't go into them in detail today, but you want, for example, to go through these. You'll find other videos online that'll tell you more about Google Webmaster Tools. If I go on to this one, for example, this tells you the words that Google considers most significant in your website. Very important that your target phrases turn up here, and nearer to the top the better. If I go to the crawl function and crawl errors, this will tell you whether Google is finding any errors when it crawls your website. Okay. So that's Google Webmaster Tools. The third point about a quick audit is, are you optimizing your website for the right keywords? Keywords change. Some keywords become more popular over time, some become less. Again, you want to go back to the Google AdWords free keyword tool. You want to click on Get Search Volume, and then you want to put a list of keyword phrases in here around the business niche that you operate in, and see what kind of average monthly number of searches people are making on Google for those phrases. Does that match up with your website? Are you pursuing the right phrase as the primary phrase or the target phrase for your homepage, for example? Okay, the next tool is called WebGrader, and it looks like this. You put your website address in, you put your email in, and this basically tells you things like the page speed load time of your website, the page sizes, whether it finds any redirects. It gives you a number of different metrics, and it gives you recommendations of how to fix any problems that it finds. So a great little free tool that will look at your website and tell you whether it thinks there are any issues that are preventing it being ranked higher than it is. Number 5 is on-page issues that affect your ranking. If your site isn't mobile friendly, you really need to be doing something about that, because it is affecting your ranking. H tags. If I go back to our site, you want an H1 tag on your homepage, at the top of your homepage, with your primary search phrase, your primary SEO phrase. Just one H1 tag on the page, not an H2 or an H3. This is an H2, this is an H1. So that's what H tags are doing. One per page with the phrase that that page is optimized for. And keyword placement. Are your keywords placed correctly and the correct number of times throughout the page? You don't want to stuff your page with your key target phrase. It needs to look like it was written naturally for users, not for search engines. And then finally, number 6, off-page issues. In the case of links, for example, not as important as they used to be. Certainly low-grade and non-relevant links are a waste of time building those now. Google is ignoring them. What Google is interested in is high quality, high relevance, high authority links from relevant sources. So if you are a gardening business, it wants to see high quality links pointing at your site from a reputable gardening source. Citations. This is important if you want to show up in local search results on Google. Citations are places like FreeIndex, Yale.com, Yelp, and those are all good authoritative sources where you need to have your business name, address, phone number and email exactly the same on every directory as it is on your website. And then finally, another important feature, if your business isn't registered on Google My Business and it hasn't been verified, then particularly on local search, you're not going to rank high. So whether you're interested in local search or organic search, you want to get over to Google My Business and get your profile of your business fully populated, fully filled out and verified. The verified is important. So there we go, 6 quick SEO items to audit your website and improve your ranking on Google. Thanks for watching.